We've been getting quite a few views, man. More views. Why is it not working on my Instagram though? Man, I swear. Connect. Start. Baby, we here. We are here. We are here. Hope y'all there, ready to go.
Get my number.
What you say?
I said, baby.
Uh,
Some Milli Vanilli. Don't forget my number.
I wasn't even thinking of Nelly Vanilli. I was thinking of some. Baby, what's your phone number?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
7779311.
Yeah. What's up, Marley's in the house? All right, there, man. Y'all got 1 minute. We about to go ahead and get started. We got a lot to talk about. So, Marley Mar's in the house. Mar. Oh shoot, where am I at? All right, man. Let me see.
Hey, baby cakes.
Who's baby cake?
Hey, Jill.
I ain't talking to you.
I'm like, damn, who's baby cake?
I know,
up,
Jill?
Jill?
Thinking you baby cake. I ain't talking to you.
Jill, what's up? What's up with you? All right, man. We go. Hold on. I'm gonna get the share going.
Share like.
Yeah, because y'all got 1 minute. 1 minute. So if y'all on here and y'all need to share it. Go ahead and start sharing now so everybody can get in on these conversations. All right. Let me see. If I send it to your email and you guys pitch because I send it all the time, oh well.
Get over it, baby.
Get over it. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it, man. It is part of the business.
You know what you use, duh.
You know what?
Now Jill said baby cakes better be me. Of course.
I know it better be you, Jill, because you know.
Yeah, because Jill, if he was saying baby cakes to any one of us on here, I'm gonna tell you on him.
You know, I mean, I'm not a snitch, bitch, but hey.
Exactly. Snitches get stitches.
But you know what?
Jill, you here calling us baby cakes. That's how the pocket fall.
I have to put that nigga on mute.
You's a married man.
Who you talking to?
You ain't talking to me.
Right. Who you talking to, dog? All right, man.
Oh.
All right, it's about to go ahead and get started. I'm going to continue sharing as we go. Y'all fellas ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make it happen in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bam.
All our illusions will disapparate, and all the reasons start to fade.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Reasons, the show where you can give your reasons why you think what you feel about what we're talking about today. We should know this, man. We
Dear brother, how do y'all deal with erectile dysfunction when you're in a relationship?
I wouldn't know how to do it unless I had it. And remember, if they're talking about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason. Peace. I love y'all.
The reasons that we're here.
What's up? Welcome to Reasons, man, a place where y'all come to tell us how y'all feel about the conversation we're talking about today. It's your boy Fuel in the house.
Fat Boy in the building. You already know what type of time we on. We are here.
Like living the place to be. Let's go.
Fat Boy, bring your mic up a little bit if you can, please, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Can't hear me.
You know, we want to hear all the tea you got for us today, baby. All the tea, man. Yeah, I know. No, we ain't gonna talk about it. All right, dog. I'm gonna keep it low. I'm gonna keep it low. How y'all doing out there? Hey, hey, once again, so you guys actually know too. We're not professionals. We just give our opinions about certain topics and subjects. We're not counselors. We're not actually, have master's degrees in counseling or anything like that or whatever. So just so y'all don't get mistaken and, feel like, we try to be professional and all that. No, we just give our opinions, and we like to hear what you guys' opinions about certain topics that we talk about. All right. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. Of course, y'all know I always got some kind of video about something. And this one, you guys, is about your body. And when I say your body, I'm talking about this young lady, that made a point about do your body define who you attract? And I just gotta let you see the video. Y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree to this young lady. Her name is Hey Shay Moore. Shout out to you for your video and everything. But anyway, here we go, y'all. Y'all ready?
Go.
Be ready. Here we go.
Yep.
Body will determine the type of man that you attract. Cosmetic BBL bodies attract drug dealers, gangbangers, club goers, players, thugs, unfaithful men. Natural bodies attract career men, businessmen, stable men, family men, husband material men, and if you're in the right setting, a rich man. Overweight bodies attract users, losers, abusers, criminals, men with ulterior motives. Your body is the first impression of who you are. BBL bodies don't keep men. Natural bodies attract quality men. Overweight bodies attract user men. Be careful with what you do with your body. Your body will determine the type of man that you attract.
Can we see her body?
Oh, dude, that was my first thought when I first saw this video. And as you can see, someone had the emoji of not listening. I think is when people put stuff out here, man, I think it's ridiculous. Of how you sitting here trying to categorize what someone's body look like. And then, like you said, and it don't look like she all that fine herself. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say, Miss, what's her name?
Shay.
Hey, Shay Moore. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to sit here and try to judge on what people's bodies should do and be judgment on what they attract or whatever, I think is very stupid, silly.
Yeah.
Because I'm attracted to all bodies. I'm attracted to the personality. I'm attracted to what our conversation. I'm attracted to you being your sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to those things. Yes, a body is a nice thing to have. You know what I mean? If you got a nicer body or whatever the case may be, but you don't have to be a model. You don't have to be no daggone magazine model or anything like that in order for me to be attracted to you. And a lot of men, I think I'm speaking for a lot of men, not just myself or whatever. Go ahead, guys. What y'all think of this?
Shit, big girls out here cracking, so I don't know what big girl she talking about getting used. They out here using men. I don't know what big girl she talking about. Shoot,
Right.
I don't know what she talking about. I think to each his own, to wherever preference. I'm kind of getting sick of. Well, I'm not gonna judge her either, right? In my comment, I'm just kind of getting tired of people getting on to social media and setting a standard that they necessarily don't live by, and it's just starting to get out of control. Like, if you got a BBL,
right there on the nose.
BBL. If you wanted a BBL, that's cool. If you got a big body and you want to do something about your big body, do something about your big body. If you got a nice body and it's a natural body and you working out and you fit, that's good too. It's somebody out here for each one of those body sizes and body types. So for you to just say these kind of men are attracted to women that or want to use them, I just feel like people perpetuate stereotypes without really having concrete evidence.
Right.
I do want to jump into the comment, and then I'm gonna let Black Lift go, because I think that Jill made a great point, right? And saying obviously
you're skipping over. Yeah. You're skipping over. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hit Marshall first. What's up, Marshall? He's in the house.
Yes, Marshall. It's that time again.
Yikes! You ain't attracted to me at all.
It's crazy.
Now ain't nobody attracted to your fat ass, Marshall. No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know, Marshall's my dog. Okay. All right, go ahead, Fat Boy. On it.
And so, like Jill was saying, she was saying obviously not true, but it does trend or tend to be true for a large percentage of women that I have known. And I do think that what has happened is too, Jill, it's a great point. What I do think is we all live our life experiences off other people's horror stories. Right? And so until you really experience certain things, I think that it is a coincidence and it does happen. I do see, but I also see big girls winning, right? And I also see BBL girls getting used. You get what I'm saying? So, but I do like the point that you made because that also allows women like this to be able to perpetuate the stereotype or perpetuate that kind of thinking. So that's a great point, Jill. Go ahead, Black Lady.
So I'm a call BS on pretty much every on 75% of what she said. Number one is, and feel like what you said is kind of true, but you can say what you want about personality and stuff like that, but the first thing that's going to draw you in is looks.
Yeah,
because you don't know them yet. You know what I'm saying? If somebody, there's somebody for everybody, and I will say that again over and over. There are people that like different types of women, different types of men, different types of things. And the number one thing is that, so look, I'll keep it funky. Me, I like big girls.
But that's the point. Does that make you a user?
No.
According to her analysis, she's saying that, you know, by you liking big girls,
Right.
that you are a user. You know what I'm saying? And then if you like a average
BBL,
normal body, or whatever, then you're a average
dealer.
body. Then you're a professional. You're up this other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's
why I made the point that I said
crazy.
that 75% of what she's saying was BS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're attracted. People like who they like. And it doesn't matter what you do, who you are, whatever. You like what you like. I know a lot. Look, I know a lot of, and look, once again, keeping it funky. Everybody mess around and say that like black dudes like fat white women.
Who says that? I never heard that one.
You ain't never heard that one?
No, I never heard that one at all.
Fat boy, you heard that one?
It is a saying.
It is a saying.
Yeah.
It is a saying. But once again, it don't matter if you white, black, Puerto Rican, or whatever. If you like big girls, you like big girls.
You like big girls.
You know what I'm saying? I to a certain extent. But what's funny to me is that woman, she didn't show what her body looked like.
No, and she was neck up with it. You notice that? You notice she was neck up with it?
So the two most famous shots on dating sites is the neck up and the boob shot. You feel me? They don't never show what's below the boobs.
Let me see. I'm trying to see it on the page. Oh, I think I see a page. I mean, something on there.
You trying to find a picture? Stop.
No, I did. Yeah. I mean, because when someone is basically trying to categorize someone, you know, personalities or their judgment on people's body, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, what is it that you're looking like? Would you want somebody to judge you on your body? You know what I'm saying?
That chick is hunting for clicks.
That's what you think? Yeah, that's probably.
I definitely think she's being controversial to hunt for clicks.
That's a good point. Yeah,
because the point is,
and it might have worked because she got the click.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, it's gonna work because when you say something controversial or something like that, then that's gonna bring out the haters. That's gonna bring out, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, negative stuff sells more than positive.
Yeah, I agree, Blackwood.
Okay,
negative stuff sells more than positive.
Right. Let me see if I can show you guys this real quick just to see if I can.
Big O.
Yeah. So that's her. What you got?
Okay.
You know.
She got a decent body.
So I can tell you right now. Oh, okay. Yep. Bruh, come on now.
But is that fake hair though?
Of course.
Bruh, that look like fake hair. She looked like a thickum with no. She done took a whole thing of no acetol.
My question is, do you think you think that she basically get those type of men though? I mean, is that the type of men that she get? Is those that are users? Because he's kind of thick.
I don't think she got a man. That's the whole point.
Well, let's see. What did Marshall said? Marshall said, ask her how many cats does she have? And I'm gonna get you on this next one too, Marshall. I'm creating an AI girl for a big boy to go along with his inflatable. Marshall's stupid.
Hey, tighten up, Jay. Hey, grow up.
Hear this one.
Well, there are big girls and then there are big girls. Lots of men think. You took it down.
I'm sorry.
Lots of men think bigger girls won't have as much self-esteem, but every woman is different. Oh no, I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
Lots of men think bigger girls won't have as much self-esteem.
They think that because they big, they can just do whatever they want with them and have their way with them. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, and my wife is a perfect example. I've seen some big girls that are flat out beautiful. Flat out beautiful, point blank, period, end of statement. And they, if they wanted to, they could pretty much have any dude they want to.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I know thicker women that they're to be honest with me, attracts me is the eyes and the smile, and you know what I'm saying. Yep. And if you
that's
like,
what I said. They beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They beautiful and they have a good personality.
Exactly.
Because once you get past all the other superficial BS, that's what's gonna keep you.
What's up? Rob is in the house. Marshall, you asking about my daughter, man. Don't get your ass whooped out here.
Hey, get his ass.
Don't say nothing about my daughter.
Let's not
I'll jump through this day. I'll find you, mother sucker. Go ahead.
Mother sucker. So because society, media prefer a fit or thin model type bodies, I think sometimes men I have known seem to think girl outside that group should be lucky to be with the guy that talks to them. I actually kind of disagree because if you look at, so if you go back to the earlier days in art and stuff like that, there was a period in art that was known as Rubenesque women. You know what that is? So a Rubenesque woman, so back in the early days, if you were a big woman, that meant you had money. Because you could eat. No, seriously, that's the way it was. You know, back in the 18th, 19th century, if you were bigger, 17th, 18th century, if you were a big girl, that means you had money, you could eat. Skinny women didn't attract nobody. But then in the 60s, 70s, 80s, then it went to 60s, 70s, it went to thin women. You know what I'm saying? Like Twiggy and all these super thin women. And now we've kind of gone back and it's like a middle ground. You know, super thin women are not seen as super healthy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a little meat on you now to actually be seen as healthy. You know what I mean? And so that's what we've gone to. But once again, you have to separate full figure from what they want to call fat.
True that.
Yeah. There's some
Marsha called
don't get me started.
It was
I was about to go somewhere. Somewhere down the street. I just realized where I was, boy, but it is some.
Boy, don't do it.
I know. Big O's in the house. What's up, O?
I agree, brother.
She had a fat girl's voice. She's wearing 2 sets of. Man, what's wrong with you?
Marshall's on one today. What the heck?
Hey, well, the purpose was, and just so you know, the purpose of this was not to try to drag shade board. Right. That's not the part. It's just kind of like putting something out there like that. You know, is unfair to the media and social. You know, people that actually look at your pages, you know what I'm saying? I think it was unfair to even say because, you know, I don't care. You can be a fine ass woman and get used, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because of the fact, you know, you can have if you're a fine ass woman and got money and doing your thing or whatever, you don't think a man can use you? You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, what color you are. It doesn't matter. It's just people are people, and it's just going to happen the way it happens or whatever. You just got to be able to learn and find out what the red flags are. You know what I'm saying? As to getting rid of them or getting away from them or whatever the case would be. You know, so that's my point on that. You know, but I do appreciate her putting that up there or whatever because, you know, we used it on the show. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to her or whatever. And anyway, I hope, you know, she don't take too offense to it. I think of our personality wins out over our body types, and maybe that's why some of us bigger girls don't get trash men. Ooh, yes, personality is that's it, dude. That's right, girl. Big girls are soft and most can cook. Oh no, right? That's right. Oh,
You got it. Oh, that's it.
What is
That right there? Say less.
Fat Boy? Not Fat Boy. Marshall. Go ahead.
Says exactly. Fuel doesn't matter what size you are. If you're willing to let somebody use you, I think that's more on your personality than your looks.
That part. Exactly. True that. All right, man. Y'all know I had to open up with something stupid. It's not really stupid, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I had to open with something crazy.
Every time I always, when you do it, I'm like, here you go, man. Because they always, they already think we be bashing women on our show, bro. So I just be like,
bashing.
hey, man.
No, it's a learning lesson. It's an open discussion on. Yeah, it's a learning lesson, open discussion on you know, what people think out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I try to find stuff like that. But y'all know what time it is. It's that time, y'all. History of Blackness with our boy, Fat Boy in the house. Let's go.
All right. Today we got a special one for y'all. We have Fannie Lou Townsend Hammer, born October 6, 1917, passed away March 14, 1977. She was a transformative African-American voting rights activist, community organizer, and a moral icon of the civil rights movement. Born in Montgomery County, Mississippi, near Ruleville, as the youngest of 20 children in a sharecropping family, she began working in the cotton fields at the age of 6 and received only a 6th grade education. Despite her literacy, her literacy earned her a job as a timekeeper on the plantation. In 1962, Hammer became involved with the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, the SNCC, and made history by attempting to register to vote in Mississippi. Her activism triggered immediate retaliation. She was fired, evicted from her home, jailed, and brutally beaten, injuries that caused permanent kidney and eye damage. Hammer's rise to national prominence came in 1964 when she co-founded the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, known as the MFDP, and delivered a powerful televised speech at the Democratic National Convention. In it, she declared, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired," challenging the exclusion of Black delegates and demanding integrated representation from Mississippi. Through the MFDP was not though the MFDP was not seated, her testimony helped spark national outrage and paved the way for Voting Rights Act of 1965. In 1969, she founded the Freedom Farm cooperative to combat poverty and food insecurity by empowering Black farmers, impacting over 1,600 families. She also co-founded the National Women's Political Caucus in 1971 to support women in politics, guided by her enduring belief that nobody's free until everybody is free. Fannie Lou Hammer's legacy is one of courageous resistance, economic empowerment, and transformative justice.
And motorcycle rides.
I know, and a motorcycle ride too. It's crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, and this also, she was presented the award for a Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Freedom,
last year with Biden. So from Joe Biden. So, that was an accomplishment, even though she, has passed away or whatever, and still getting recognition and recognized, man, is a wonderful thing for our Black culture. You dig?
And then I also wanted to highlight this is because this is one of our first first history in Blackness of someone who had a disability. So I thought that was interesting. So I thought it was good that we also recognize and acknowledge people who of African American descent and who with disabilities as well. And a friend of mine sent me a bunch of them, so I have a steady pace of them throughout our history and Blackness moving forward.
Cool.
Doing good.
What's up, BP Banks? What's up with it? Appreciate you tapping in, man. Go ahead and get in on these conversations. What'd you say, Fat Boy? Fat Boy had a.
Hold on a second.
Oh, okay. Let's get into this next one then, man. The next one we're talking about, which is the title of our show for today, is what does planning for the future look like for you? What does planning for the future looks like for you? You want to start off there, Lift, or?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, planning for the future. So the one thing that a lot of people need to take into consideration when you plan for the future is you have to look at the present as well. And what I mean by that is that you have to make sure that what you're doing is setting you up to have a successful future. So part of the planning for the future for me is mainly just trying to make sure that my family and that people that are around me and people that are surrounded me are set up to where they can succeed, they can sustain themselves, they can do whatever they want to, whenever they want to. And like something that Fat Boy said earlier, when it comes down to things, I've said this before. So there's a saying that every rule or everything that we do is kind of written in blood. And what that means is that when you tell somebody something, it's because you messed up. You know what I mean? You bled that blood so that they don't have to. So a lot of people don't like to listen. But when you tell them stuff, it's like, look, I'm not telling you something just to mess with you.
Right.
I'm telling you something because I've been through it.
Right.
I've been through that fire. I've bled that blood. So that's what I want you to do. And that's part of, to me, what planning the future needs to be about.
Okay. Fat Boy.
That's good stuff, Black man. I agree. No, for real. I agree with everything Black man said. No, for sure.
He said yes.
No, I'm gonna get you to disagree with Lift one of these times, okay? One of these days you're gonna
disagree. Always agree. We don't always agree.
We don't always agree.
We don't always agree. That's a fact. Hey, Black man, get you. Hey, Black man, get your cousin, man.
We've had some deep disagreements.
We have great disagreements for sure. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I agree. I think you made a great point about making sure you're present, where you are, what you're doing, preparing yourself also for the future, right? And also the people realizing that it's people who bled for you to get here. I think that's another important thing as well, right? And how are you going to do that for someone else moving forward as well? For me, planning for your future looks like chasing down whatever goal or dream that you had. I think also just setting some money aside, learning about saving, learning about financial literacy, learning about investing. You don't have to do the stock market. You can purchase land and buy and sell it later. You could learn to put your money to a side. The reason why I like this topic, or we chose this topic is because I deal with a population that, when you got $600, you spend $600. And I remember being like that, right? As soon as you get your check, you spend the whole check, right? And then you trying to figure it out, and you wondering why you can't figure it out when all you really had to do was put a little chicken to the side. And before you know it, you got a little, like Black Liv said, your present is a little more stable for you to even think about planning on your future.
Right.
I was talking to my coworker, like, Well, what I did when I worked at Walmart, I just saw some stocks and I'm able to transfer them over to the account that I had by just putting in a couple dollars at my job. You get what I'm saying? I end up when the stock split triple, when it did 3-to-1 split, I end up already having like 2 stocks. So I ended up with 6 stocks, and then over time I ended up with 8.5 stocks just off paying a little couple dollars. I made money and still was able to keep stocks. And all of that based because Eric told me to really hit home, which was my ex-supervisor, the importance of just throwing that extra little couple dollars in there. Right. Even when I lost my actual job, I was able to get my 401k and I had enough little money because I had been saving up and just learning just to put a little change to the side. I think that that's what the future looks like. And then whatever that looks like for you, whatever you want to be, if you wanted to go to school, if you wanted to start a business, if you wanted to be a house mom, a house dad, however you wanted to live it, just being able to build a nest egg for you to not only make a future for your family, but also make a future and pave the way for someone else behind you to be able to experience his resource and things as that in that manner as well.
Right. Yeah, I think as well. I mean, I just kind of want to piggyback or add on to that as well is being flexible, like being adaptable and open to changes in your plan as new opportunity to arise. I think that would be a good plan too, and then developing a plan, creating a detailed plan that outlines how you will achieve your goals, or including timelines and resources and stuff like that. I've been myself, I've had plans where I had to deflect and go to something else and do something else in order to get myself back in that position to keep that plan going, and that one of those plans, as you guys know, is our platform. Yes, our platform, the studio and stuff, and Fat Boy knows, I when it happens, it's gonna happen. If I say it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It might not go as fast as I thought it was gonna go, but it's gonna happen, So basically it's just kind of like keeping your eyes on that main prize, you know what I'm saying? As you're planning or whatever, but sometimes you have to kind of reevaluate things, especially when it comes to finance and stuff like that. You have to reevaluate, and put what has to come, taken care of first. It's going to kind of prolong you to do, hit that finish line or whatever. But your main goal, just never lose focus of that main goal. You know what I mean? That would be my, way that I basically, plan out things, whatever, for my future. Continues to improve, regularly reviewing and adjusting your plans to stay on track, adapt to new challenges. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I try to do, So that's where I am on that. You guys that's watching and listening, I mean, let us know what y'all plans is. Talk to us. Let us know. I ain't see no comments on the plans. Y'all ain't got no plans out there? What's up? We want to know what y'all plans are.
This is a great conversation. I think that a lot of people, what I've learned too is, a lot of people think you just be dreaming, man. Like Black Lift is a prime example, and I can use him because he direct. Like all them years working, getting to the chicken. Feel me? Not putting up no money. You get what I'm saying? But then boom, meet a woman who understand. Boom, house 3 years. Up, running, moving, right? Financial wealth. You feel what I'm saying? And understanding that. And so it's just understanding that these conversations are really important. Right, because you don't really understand how far ahead you can be if you really take the time to put a plan together and be like, what if I turn 65? You get what I'm saying? Because Black Lift, he made a plan for his future as a young man by going to the service. Right?
Yeah.
Immediate. Yeah. So even if he win, lose, or draw, he always had a backup because he had benefits of going to the military. And what did he do? He used them. You get what I'm saying? He had resources and he used them. That is important. So that's another great point to what you said earlier, Black Lift, about making a good decision in the present. I trip about that all the time. Like I remember, Fuel will tell you, Brock, I used to catch the bus. I used to catch the bus, bro. No license,
Yeah.
no insurance, no nothing.
Not only that, the distance that you had to go,
bro,
to
all
catch
the way from LA to the Valley,
to
Black
the
Cliff.
rally.
At
That's
least
not-
2
that's not-
hours, 2.5 hours on the bus,
That's not
bro.
no
On the
joke.
bus.
Mhm.
On the bus. But I think about that. That was dedication, right? It's just
Mhm.
exactly what you were saying. I didn't know where I was going, Black Cliff. I didn't know where. As I used to tell him, I don't know what the hell gonna happen, but I'm changing my life. And
Mhm.
making that decision in the present then put me in where I am today in the future here. And I'm trying to do the same thing now. Is make the right decisions now so that the future is set up. So right now, this year, I started my job. I've been telling Marlon, I already started the trading account. I already started the Roth IRA. Right. Next thing I'm about to run up is the trust holding company, and that's, you feel me? Because I'm about to do what they do. It's
Right.
over with for them. They didn't let the
And that's
wrong black
that's-
dude
yeah.
in the door. It's on.
That's where we go when we got a plan. Marlon said my plans are to get rich and stunt to the day I die. You know, even with that, Marlon, you know what? I think a lot of our plans are, a lot of people, plans are to get rich, but my plan is to be at this age anyway, is to be happy, to be stable, you know what I'm saying? And that type of thing. I don't have to be rich as long as I'm doing what I need to do, doing what I got to do, doing what I want to do, throughout my whole, having the lifestyle that I want. You know what I mean? That don't always entail me being rich, but it still entails me to make money. You know what I'm saying? Hear what Jill said.
All right, Jill said, in my career field, I see a lot of elderly people being alone when they're older. So that's something I think about and want to plan for, to maybe have family around or set up a roommate situation.
Think about what I'm planning for, or maybe having
a
roommate situation.
She's talking about when she gets older, if something were to happen.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Dewana says, my plans are to make sure my kids finish school and go to college. I like that.
Yeah.
Start putting aside now. Facts.
I rode with you, Fat Boy, a few times. Big old,
yeah, man.
Right?
Come out and do the show.
On the 2-hour bus rides.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
to the train, from the bus to the train, to the bus to the orange line.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, from the bus to the train, and we just run the train. We have to run the train.
BP said, my plans for the future is to buy a home and get married.
Okay.
What's
up? I like that, BP.
And those are good plans. And like Fat Boy said, he kind of alluded to my situation, is that I was married to somebody for 29 years that just 29 years we didn't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And she just didn't trust. She didn't want to hear what I had to say. She just wanted to do what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
She was caught up in today. She wasn't worried about tomorrow. She was caught up in today. And that's the messed up part, is that we had the resources. We had
just because of you had you.
But
I'm still just saying, yeah.
We had the VA loan system. We had all kinds of stuff to where we could have got a house at any time if she would just listen to what I had to say.
Right.
But she didn't. I met my current wife, and listen, I was with her for a year, and we started looking for a house. And like Fat Boy said, what happened is we literally got married right before we moved into our house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
No, we got married in December. So we had been dating for about a year and a half, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been looking for a house, and then we decided to build, and we had everything set up. We got married in December of 2018. The house was completed, and we closed in like March of 2019.
Yeah. No shit.
So they started building the house before we got married. We had already got, we had got stuff already rocking.
But let me kudos to you guys, man, because I wish I found someone that that we're basically on the same page to move forward and as quick like you guys did, and be happy, of course. You know what I mean? I wish that happens with me at the age I am now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, man, that's what I want. Somebody be like, hey, let's go, let's do it. That's, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm at an age right now, dude. It's like, my next relationship is my last relationship. Period.
You hope, knocking on wood.
I'm telling you, that what I'm saying is because if it don't work, brother, I'm just gonna be a single for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die alone. You know what I'm saying? You know.
And so BP, just to touch on what you want, to buy a home and get married.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I would really want to stress to anybody that's looking for that, please get your goals stated up front. Understand what you each want, and understand that no matter who makes more, who makes less, whatever, make sure that person is a true partner for you. That you can support each other and you can raise each other up. And I'm telling you, that home will come with no problems, no issues, no nothing. Find the right partner.
Yeah. Another thing is a vision board works. If you don't think so, I mean, a vision board works. That's all I can tell you guys.
We've already had the discussion. I don't believe in no vision boards.
I know you don't, but I'm telling you, it's worked for me from the time when I got here and I started doing and put the vision board of the things I've done, everything that I've done. Now, have I kept everything? No,
No.
But I've done all those things or whatever to the point where, you know, it was my vision to do. You know, now I have a new vision board, and it's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just got to have to be more smarter. Because I was not, I wasn't being grateful and I wasn't being thankful as I should have been, you know, and stand in prayer and stand, you know, sometimes when you pray about things and you get it and God gives it to you, man, and then you forget about God. You know, now you're trying to live life, you're trying to be all happy or whatever, but you know, God's still standing like, hey, what about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can still speak to a brother sometimes. You know what I mean? Tap in, you know what I'm saying? Say something, you know what I mean? And I truly feel like that was some of my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like hear up and do things, but then when I get in trouble, oh Lord this, oh Lord that, once I get in trouble, as opposed to when I'm doing good to constantly stay in the word, you know, at that point, you know. Thanks, Black Lift. That's what BP said to you.
You're welcome, BP.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But like Phil said, look, regardless of what you believe in and what you don't, yes, the universe will humble you. Once you forget where you came from.
Mm-hmm.
The universe will humble you with the quickness. With the quickness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, oop! I mean,
what the heck are you doing now, boy?
I don't know, dog. I meant to have this up or whatever, and I had to try it. I was like, but I had it on the wrong map. Anyway, I think that's pretty good thing to talk about, though, as far as, you know, saying trying to plan your future and having the goals and all that good stuff to do that, man. But it's about that time. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for the dear brothers and sisters. We gonna moving on. All right.
Good one, Chris.
So we got dear brothers and sisters. What we got for us this time, then?
All right, dear brothers and sisters. Why does society reward financial success over moral success? So what brought this one to my mind was our society just really rewards money.
True.
Point blank and simple.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to my wife about this earlier, and I'm like, we were sitting somewhere, we were eating lunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we saw this homeless guy walking around. And, you know, he had got out of sight, but what that brought to my mind is that if the richest people in the world only gave half of the money that they had, hunger would be eliminated on this planet. Homelessness would be eliminated on this planet.
They probably wouldn't even have to be half, not even half.
I'm just saying, I'm just using that as an example. If they gave half, and they would still be billionaires and millionaires, if they gave half of what they had, people would be able to eat. People would have a place to live. People would have a place to sleep. You know what I mean? So to me, our society would rather you be rich than be a good person. There's no. I'll be honest, and it would really amaze me if you found one millionaire who hasn't done some dirty stuff on that way to getting that money.
You got a point right there, my man. And it's always said that nobody gets rich just by being honest and
Or
clean.
being nice. Yeah, you can't get rich being nice.
You can't get rich by being nice, and you can't get rich by being honest, about everything that you do. And I kind of truly believe that, and that's probably why I'm not rich.
No, Phil, you hit a good point. That's my point. Is that the honest reason as to why a lot of people are not rich? Sure, we didn't have the resources, but the bottom line is we're too nice. I don't think I would be able to, and this is an extreme example, but I wouldn't be able to kill somebody.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to participate in the killing of somebody. I wouldn't be able to participate in taking someone's home. I wouldn't be able to participate in doing something to separate a family or do anything like that. And so because of that, I don't think I will ever be rich, and I'm okay with that. Because I where I'm at now, I make enough. And if people concentrated on just making enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The world would be a much better place. Just enough to take care of yourself and help family every once in a while if they need it. That's what I'm talking about. But like I said, I'm good with who I am, and I don't think I would ever be able to take another man's livelihood just to get rich.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it definitely is a moral dilemma. You know what I'm saying? A significant moral dilemma regarding the pursuit of wealth, as it can conflict with ethical behaviors and human connections as well. So that's definitely a fact.
Fat boy, what you got?
Oh, I got lots for all this.
Let's go.
That's why Black Lift. That's why I really have a quiet plan
Agree.
to.
No,
No. I have a quiet plan to change that. Because there are some good businessmen and businesswomen that handle things, but what you said that made so much sense. A great point is society only highlights the bad businessmen, the bad traits, the bad deals, the bad mischievous, the taking of people's homes, and Goldman Sachs stealing all people's stuff, even though they knew they were stealing people's stuff. That's all you hear, and that's the terrible part of also dreaming and wanting to be a millionaire, because you don't want to break and cross over those barriers and be taking people's home.
True,
but I think
true.
I do think that there is a way to keep integrity and character and still gain wealth. What I do think that it's just going to be a lot harder and
a lot longer.
And a lot longer. It's going to take a lot longer than other people who may cut a corner, who may get people out of there. Because you made a great point about how most of the people, society literally promotes the money, right? Kanye still really only exists because of the money. Because even then should have been canceled. Even though I don't have no like or dislike towards Kanye, but just the things he said to the culture, just the things he said just to the world, right? It's just, right. So you're right. It's not just a black thing, a white thing. He's been tripping on everybody. But because he's Kanye, he's able to walk around. And I think that bad people are, for a long time, since the beginning of time, have had the wrong image of wealth.
Right. But not to interrupt you real quick, let me throw something in there.
When I hear your Robert Smith speak, and I hear a lot of these brothers, they're not doing a lot of that. They're not doing a lot of the shady business that's going on. But what they do say, Black Lift, that you have to do is you gotta be firm, and you gotta be a dog, because it's dogs out there.
Of course, but one thing I wanted to address real quick: the reason you don't hear about the ones that are doing it ethically is because they're not on the same level as the ones that are doing it unethically.
Mm.
The unethical people are the richest people in the world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sometimes you can call them unethical. You can also call them selfish too. Selfish individual may realize that their selfish actions can put them in a competitive disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? That's how some people feel. They feel like, if they're not selfish or whatever, then they're going to be a disadvantage to the competitors when it comes to trying to make their money. And that's what you see. I mean, you can see it in a dope game. You can see it in a rapping game. You see it in a music game. You're going to see that type of selfishness or whatever that goes on in these business for those that are wealthy or whatever because of that. You know what I'm saying? But like you were saying, Fat Boy, there are some good, but even with those good, they had to do something bad.
Exactly. I don't
know
care
what I'm
how
saying?
good
Even
you
if
are.
even if there's something that they had to. I mean, and of course you see how most rappers have gotten on top. Most of them got through the dope game. Do you think that was good? They killed people. That was selling dope is killing people. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might not see it go happen firsthand or whatever, but whatever you did or whatever through your life or whatever the case may be to sell this to someone that basically passed away, that basically got robbed or maybe got killed over or whatever the case may be, you basically use that as a crutch to, get rich. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real talk. That's reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said when it comes to that selfishness part, you know what I mean? That's those are things that happen. Go ahead, for Jill.
Jill said, I've had many opportunities to step on someone in my life that would have brought me financial excess. But I just could not live with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we talked about. And I told her, I said, I know that you could, but I know the type of person that you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you would ever be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she can't, because she will feel bad about it. She said, I may not be rich, but I can hold my head high and sleep at night.
True.
And like I said, as long as I have a place to sleep and I have things to do, I mean, I'm cool. Look, I would love to be a billionaire, multimillionaire, whatever, whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But once again, the things that people have to do to get that kind of money, short of winning the lottery, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The kind of stuff you would have to do to get that kind of money, I don't think I could do.
Right. And what Jill was saying, especially about not being able to sleep. There's things when you see all these people that got money, that got cars. You talk about even Kardashian, and you got these families. They have problems. They have serious problems that we don't see behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Physical, mental. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Personality wise. They have problems. You know what I mean? So you have to understand when you're trying to be rich and all this stuff, what it's going to entail or whatever. Not only just to get there, but what you have to basically deal with. I'm talking about even if you got employees, you're going to be stressed, or if you can't get them the money, or it's going to be problems. More money, more problems. Y'all have heard of that before.
Of course.
You have to be ready. You have to be willing to deal with those things or whatever. And I'm not saying that to discourage anyone to be rich or get rich, but just kind of understand what comes with it. You know what I mean? A lot does come with it. You just got to be ready for it and know how to maneuver it and handle it. That's what, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
BP said, never look at selling dope as killing people. Yeah, but it does. You know what I'm saying? Because basically you're a product that and don't get me wrong, BP, because alcohol is killing people.
Of course.
Cigarettes are killing people.
Yeah.
Over-the-counter drugs are killing people. Prescription drugs are killing people. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is everybody that's selling it is papered up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, and those that are getting, I mean, I'm telling you, they're having problems as well. You know what I'm saying? More money, more problems.
More money, more problems. So let's look at one of the examples. Let's look at, Jeff Bezos, right? He just got married in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much his wedding cost?
What?
Between $10 and $56 million.
Wow.
For a wedding. This dude pretty much rented all of Venice, Italy.
Mm.
He rented the entire city.
That's crazy.
For what? Do you know how many people that could have fed?
Yeah. And not
You
only
know
that,
how much housing that could have gotten for a bunch of people,
not
and
only
he just threw that money away.
yeah, not only that, he'll be divorced in 2 years. and she's gonna have it all.
It don't matter. Nah, bro, if you think he ain't got no prenup, you insane.
Shit.
And all his see.
But a smart woman don't have to have a prenup.
Yeah,
A
but
smart
no,
woman
but
don't have to
they're not
stack
gonna
that
get
paper.
anything.
going
Oh
to
no,
work.
yeah, she know how to skim off the top.
You got to stack that paper on the way before she get there. You know what I'm saying?
Is
What'd
tied
you say,
into all his finances is tied into Amazon. And then this new little venture he got going to space. So he don't really on paper. Jeff Bezos makes $80,000. He don't really got no chicken.
I'm not.
Well,
we all know that. Like some CEOs pay themselves a quarter.
Yeah, that's how
we
they
all
get
know
away.
that it's tied up in the stock.
Well, that's
It's
how
tied
they
up
get
in the
away.
stock. It's tied up.
That's
So
how they
she'll
get away.
never. But to your point, she'll never get none of that chicken, Black Lift. If he do it right,
boy, she won't get it. She won't get what he don't want her to have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But she's gonna get what she wants all the way up until she ready to leave.
Oh, of course.
I guarantee you that.
Why wouldn't you?
If a woman, let me tell you, women are smart. Don't ever think women. Don't never underestimate a woman, because if a woman actually really don't want to be with somebody, whatever, they got a plan. They got a nest egg that they're gonna put together and put back or whatever, when they already know a year ahead or two or whatever that they're not going to be with this person. Just saying.
I've advised women on how to do that shit, so you ain't got to tell me nothing. I done told women, hey girl, you better
Right.
start moving some of that.
56 million.
Yeah.
$56 million for a wedding. $1 million.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about. It's just the ethics of that. We have so many people in this world that are just, like I said, you have to have some lack of ethics to be that rich. You've done some dirty things. You've bankrupted people before. You've bought companies and put them out of business. Now I understand that's the price of doing business, but once again,
I mean, look at our president.
Things that I don't believe that I would be able to do.
Yeah, look at our president. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't gonna go there, but you went there.
Oh yeah, I gotta go there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a main example. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Nick is in the house. What's up with you, Nick? Long time no see. But it's almost time to go. You always come at the end, Nick.
Get that replay, Nick.
I'm beginning to think you do it on purpose.
I ain't gonna lie. When the rich boy, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
What?
When the rich dudes do shit like that, I can't wait. I'm on my way, man, because I'm giving back. That shit crazy, man. 56 billion is crazy, man. And just to think to have, and this man, he started in his mama base in his mama garage. This is crazy, bro.
But sometimes
it's crazy. It's unnecessary for sure.
That's just bragging rights to say that I had the most expensive wedding in the world type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That type of bragging rights shit, man.
Crazy.
Yeah,
rented out Venice, my dude.
What was the
Hey, Nick says I just got home. Okay, Nick, it's cool.
Okay.
What time is it? It's 7:00. You should have been on while you was driving home. Damn it! No, I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? You got a cell phone. You got a cell phone. You listen to us on the way home on every Thursday.
Nick, you concentrate on getting home. Don't listen to this fool. You concentrate on driving.
Oh, she know I'm just playing. That's my sister.
I know she know.
Man, matter of fact, I need to get up there, dog. I need to go up to San Diego. You ready to go on the trip, Flat Boy?
Yeah, I'm actually going up there. My buddy Philip lives up there. His grandpa passed away.
When? I got a little time on my hands, dog. You better let me know.
Fat Boy, hey man, you never did say how was the trip to Grand Canyon?
Oh, Grand Canyon was amazing, man. It's a great experience, y'all. The girls had a ball. I took my youngest, and then I took my my two nieces.
School shopping,
but it was fun. It's a whole city up there.
Oh, school, bro! Look, school starts real quick.
I thought it already started like last week.
No, it started today.
I think it's next week.
Oh, for LA.
No, Sky go to school in Corona.
Oh, okay. She said we'll come on it. We'll come with
trying to get y'all to go to San Diego, fool.
She said we'll come with it. All right, yeah, for real, Fat Boy. We got to figure out how to get out there.
We got to make.
When you said you think you're trying to do it, what, Monday?
No, I work on Monday.
Yeah, look, I try to get it go soon.
Look, man, y'all do this off air. Let's
I know.
finish
Well,
this
you,
thing up.
hey, you the one brought up the daggone question or whatever. We
No,
supposed to be talking about.
I asked about his vacation with his kids. Y'all talking about
Yeah.
leaving now.
What that got to do with the show? That's what's up, man. Hey, it's the end of the show, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in. Everyone that commented. Shout out to everyone that's been watching and continue to share. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't have time to watch just now, just go on YouTube. On YouTube, it'll be on the YouTube channel at Fired Up Broadcasting and check us out or whatever. Once again, you know I love my co-hosts. You know, appreciate them always, every time.
Dear brothers, dear sisters, we need them. Send them in. I'm calling out names.
You said whipping them.
Big
feet.
O, Marlon,
Oh,
yeah, Nick,
Everybody.
Jill. I need another. I know you be helping Black Live, but I need another one.
Yeah, is that where they get it from?
That's where you get it from.
You're just gonna be like that. Oh,
No, but if you have any dear brother, dear sister, make sure it's a clip. 30 seconds, no longer than a minute. Send it to firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. That's firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. And make sure you label the dear brother, dear sister, because I'm telling you, Black Lift been tearing y'all a new one, man. He been going. That was a good one today, Black Lift. And I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
hey, y'all already know I love my co-host. Everybody that's watching, thank y'all for tapping in. I appreciate it. You know, hey, we here for you. And we appreciate everything that y'all give us. What we need for y'all to do is tell 2 people, tell 2 more people, tell 2 more people, tell 10 people. We need to build this thing up. And look, love each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all next week.
That's what's up, BP. On my way. Let's see. Tell Nick. See, this is how you do it. He's on his way home from Chicago on the red-eye flight. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks, man. And he was watching still, Nick. See what I'm saying? You can watch it. Don't matter. Let me quit messing with y'all.
Leave Nick alone.
Leave Nick alone.
No, I'm just, I'm just playing. Hey, but we'll see y'all next week. We appreciate you tapping in. And y'all already know the saying. Remember, if they're watching,
talking about you behind you if they watch it.
Hold on, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
If they watch it.
No,
if they watch it on the airplane.
I know, right?
I
okay. And remember, if they talking about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason.
Peace.
All our illusions will disappear, and all the reasons start to fade.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Reasons, the show where you can give your reasons why you think what you feel about what we're talking about today. We should know this, man. We
Dear brother, how do y'all deal with erectile dysfunction when you're in a relationship?
I wouldn't know how to deal with it if I had it. And remember, if they're talking about you behind your back,